welcome to Swansea Music. In this video we're going to go over the first few notes on the flute. So that's B, A and G. Before we begin, you need to make sure you're holding the flute correctly. So make sure your right hand, you've got your thumb there and your little finger on that key, and hover your fingers over the last three keys, but don't actually touch them. Then in the other hand, you need your thumb on this key, not that one, this one, and then B, A and G. So take a couple of minutes to make sure that you are having your fingers in the right place and you're comfortable. Don't forget to always hold this little finger down. That's what balances the flute. Okay, so you might want to pause the video and make sure you're comfortable playing with your fingers in the right place. Once you know where your fingers are going, we're going to start playing the first B. So one finger and your thumb, and then your little finger down here. So I'm going to play it first so you know what it's supposed to sound like. Now you try. If your note doesn't sound the same as mine, make sure that your thumb is on this key, not that key. Because if I move my thumb over, it's supposed to sound like this. This key here is being pressed down if your thumb is in the wrong place. So if your B doesn't sound the same as mine, check that your thumb's in the right place. Once you're happy playing the note, you need to know what it looks like. So a B is on the middle line of the stave. Once you know where the B is, you need to know how long to hold it for. So a white note with a stem is worth 2, and a black note with a stem is worth 1. So our pattern, our first warm-up in exercise 1 is so you've got a 2-beat B, and then another 2 beats, and then 1, 1, 2, 2, a 2, 1, 1, 2. Okay, so we're going to try that together. After 4. A 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. Now, you might want to do that a few times. So have a little practice yourself, pause the video so you can still see the music, and then rewind it back and have another go with me. Okay, let's do that once more before we move on to A. So remember, make sure your thumb is on the long key at the back, not the round one. Ready? After 4. A 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Now let's do A. So we've had our B finger. Now we need to move our second finger, our middle finger, onto this key here. So you're not pressing this one, you jump it and move to there. So that's an A, and you still have your little finger on. So your A, normally I would be hovering over the keys, but to make it clear for you, I'm tucking my fingers under. So A again. Okay, practice that a little bit, and then we'll do the warm-up. So A looks like this note here. It's in the second space. Okay, so it's not in the first space, it's in the second space, just below where B was. Okay, and we're going to use the same pattern, the same rhythm that we just used for the B exercise. So you've got A, 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 A. Ready? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Before we move on to G, we're going to do that together once more. Now, if you need to practice it a little bit more before you can do that, then pause the video, go away and practice it, and then come back. Okay, but if you're ready, we're going to do that one last time. So, 1, 2 fingers plus your little finger. That's A. A 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. If you notice, I'm making a t sound at the start of each note. So that's called tonguing. So I'm making a t, 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 t. I'm just saying the letter T, and blowing at the same time. So have a go at that. If you can't do that, don't worry at the moment. We'll do that in a few more weeks. Right, we're now going to do G. So G, B, A, G, bag, B, A, G. Now G, 3 fingers plus the little fingers, always the little finger as well. G looks like that. It's the second line on the stave. So B was here, A in the middle, and then G. Just like B is the highest, then A, then G. So if the notes go down, if the dots go down, your fingers go down. If the dots go up, your fingers go up. Okay, so G sounds like this. Ready together? Okay, so if you can play that, let's get on with warm up. If you can't, just go away and have a practice. Ready? After 4, so it's the same pattern again, same rhythm, but on a G. So, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. At this point, you might want to stop and have a go yourself. But if you're really happy with that, and you've been doing it a while, you're fine. We're going to add those 3 notes together now. So exercise 4 is really, really simple. We've got a B, and then we have a bar rest. So we've got the count of 4 to get ourselves ready to play the A. Okay, so it should sound like this. Rest, 2, 3, 4. Rest, 2, 3, 4. Rest, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now let's do it together. After 4. A 1, 2, 3, B. Rest, 2, 3, A. Rest, 2, 3, G. Rest, 2, 3, 4, and then put your flute down. Good. Right. Just before we finish this video, we are going to play through all the 4 exercises, one after the other. So, get ready. B first, then A, then G, and then exercise 4. So I'm going to give a 4-beat rest between each of the exercises. So this is the first one. A 1, 2, 3, B. 3, 4. G, 2, 3, 4. Last 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well done. Now you can use those exercises as a warm-up when you get your flute together, put it together properly, check it's working, and practice those as a little warm-up. Or if that's a little bit difficult for you, stay on that and keep practicing just long notes, long Bs, and then long As, and then long Gs, and then go back and try and play them in the right rhythm. The next lesson will be using those 3 notes together in the same exercise. So you need to be confident moving around the flute. So do as much practice as you need before going on to the next exercise so that you can do it fluently and without having to look. Make sure you're not looking and stopping between each note. Then you can go on to the next lesson. Well done.